Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we'll tackle one of the most realistic Karat-style banking Java interview scenarios, custom response handling and exception strategy in Spring Boot. This is the kind of system thinking expected from a senior developer in the finance domain. In Karat interviews for senior Java roles at large banking systems, engineers are often asked, how would you ensure every API returns a consistent, secure, and traceable response, even in case of exceptions? Enterprise APIs must return predictable structures, include metadata for tracing and auditing, must comply with banking security regulations, global response format. Problem statement. You've been asked to ensure that all APIs across multiple microservices return the same JSON structure with fields like status, message, timestamp, and correlation ID. How can this be done globally without changing each controller? Solution approach. Use ResponseBodyAdvice to wrap responses globally. Add correlation, ID, timestamp, and message automatically. In a banking environment, you can't let every team format responses their own way. Using ResponseBodyAdvice, you intercept and standardize every API response before it's sent to the client. This ensures consistency, traceability, and simpler integration with front-end or monitoring systems. Masking sensitive data problem statement. Your API response includes fields like PAN, SSN, or account number. Compliance rules say these must never be shown in full. How do you mask or redact them automatically before sending the response? Solution approach. Annotate sensitive fields using sensitive data. Use reflection in ResponseBodyAdvice to mask dynamically. In financial systems, compliance is not optional. Instead of manually masking every DTO, use a simple annotation like @sensitive data and dynamically mask fields before serialization. This design ensures you meet GDPR and PCI-DSS requirements while keeping your code clean and centralized. They're checking if you consider security and compliance part of your API, design unified exception handling problem statement. Your API should never show raw stack traces or framework errors. If any exception occurs, business or system, it must return a structured response with status, message, and correlation ID. How do you handle this globally? Solution approach. Use @controller advice for centralized exception handling. Return unified error responses with API response, never leak technical errors to clients. A global exception handler using @controller advice ensures every failure returns a clear, consistent structure. This also helps UI and monitoring teams handle errors automatically. A must-have for enterprise reliability. Adding response headers. Problem statement. Operations requires each response to include headers like X correlation ID, X process stat, and X API version for tracing across microservices. How can you automate this globally? Solution approach. Add headers in ResponseBodyAdvice or once per request filter. Observability is key in banking systems. Adding correlation headers ensures that every request can be tracked across services and logs. These headers are automatically appended at a global level, not in every controller. Auditing and logging problem statement. Every API call must be audit logged with user, URI, status, and duration, without cluttering controller logic. How do you capture this? Solution approach. Use once per request filter or handler interceptor. Log asynchronously to avoid blocking. Audit logging ensures accountability. I capture request metadata using a filter, then log it asynchronously to ELK or Kafka. This provides complete traceability without impacting response times. Final recap problem statement. Summary view. How do you ensure all enterprise APIs are predictable, secure, and auditable across hundreds of controllers? Solution summary. Table. So before any API response reaches the client, it passes through 5 checks: consistency, security, stability, traceability, and compliance. That's exactly how senior engineers design robust systems in banking and enterprise-grade domains. That's how you design secure, standardized, and production-ready APIs for enterprise systems. If you like this breakdown, subscribe for more Karat Java interview deep dives on Spring Boot, API design, and system thinking. And that's it. A full end-to-end solution for consistent and secure API responses. This is exactly the mindset Karat interviewers look for when hiring for senior-level enterprise roles. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more tech explainers.